Welcome back. It's Dr. D, the MFT, and it's day 21 of 100 Days of Nice. The nurturing self talk of the day was I give myself the gift of gratitude. Gratitude has so many benefits. Research has found gratitude to be effective in reducing the symptoms of depression, reducing the symptoms of anxiety. I also like using it as an intervention in my work because it tends to be a shortcut for moving us from one psychological and emotional state to another. And that's a much more healthy approach than we usually tend to take. We'll try to numb something or Netflix something away or comfort food things away or self medicate, and the list goes on and on and on. And there's nothing wrong with not wanting to feel a particular emotion anymore. There are just different ways that we can do it. And one healthier way to kind of just shift yourself from one place to another is practicing gratitude. So, the integrity practice was that I was doing several gratitude exercises, but I was especially doing it during very difficult moments, which I know many of you have been having many of recently. The C is the compliment piece, and I want to say that I am very impressed by you. I'm impressed by your commitment and how you are making the most out of the little bit that you do have, and it's admirable. The E is emotional intelligence. The emotion that I had outside of gratitude is being satisfied with my enough. As a recovering perfectionist, that is something that's definitely an accomplishment for me. I would oftentimes, achieve or attain something or do something, and then I would tend to overemphasize on what wasn't or how it could have been better or how I've done better in the past, etc., etc. And I still acknowledge that. I still acknowledge the room for improvement. However, I don't do it to the extent that I minimize or dismiss what I have done. And given the reality of the situation many of us are finding ourselves in, the context that we're finding ourselves in, the increase of stress and strain in our lives, what I have been able to do, how I have been able to be present, how I have been able to juggle my multiple roles, it's been good enough, and I mean that like in a satisfied way. Another thing that I really wanted to mention about gratitude that I had a kind of aha moment about yesterday was I legit felt grateful for the problems that I had, because I have been struggling with trying to figure out how am I going to manage work and manage childcare at the same time. I am so happy that that is my problem. I know that there's so many people out there trying to figure out, where is the next dollar going to come from? Where is my employment going to come from? How am I going to start to work again? I know there are a lot of people that have already received their last check. The self quarantine or the social distancing is continuing. However, bills still need to be paid, food still needs to be put on the table, and those are the types of problems that many people are struggling with. So I am happy that these are my types of problems, that my struggles are trying to figure out how to be able to manage my blessings, how to be able to manage my abundance. And looking at it from that point of view, I also felt like relief and a weight taken off of my shoulders. I'm grateful that I'm over here trying to juggle my children's homework assignments, that they have the education and access to education, and that they have teachers that are interested in their academic success and progress, and that I have children, period. And all of these things, like I was able to look at all of the things that I was thinking were challenges or problems, which and there are challenges. I'm not wanting to dismiss that. However, I am happy that these are the problems that I have to deal with. I am so happy that these are the cards that I've been dealt, because I'm glad that that is my problem right now. I could be having to cope with so much worse, and I know that there are many people out there struggling and wishing that they could be in the position that I'm in, complaining about, you know, my children's homework or how am I going to squeeze my work in. So for that, I am very grateful and have no desire to change it for anything else. Do I want things to be more manageable? Absolutely. Am I praying and still being creative and keeping my eye open for how things could be better and how I could play an active role in that? Absolutely. But am I continuing to look at my situation as a unfortunate one? No, not at all. So I hope you are being nice to yourself. I hope you are being very conscious of the stories you're telling yourself about the situation that you're in. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.